Hi, this is Katie Weeks, your independent, close to my heart maker. And I am back with card number 2 from the Stamp of the Month, Christmas Snow Globes. And I am taking a Post-it note and with intense black ink, stamping off that little jar that has the front door scene on it. And then once you have stamped it off, you are going to cut out the inside of the jar. So cut away the front door scene and leave all of the little parts of the jar remaining. I want to mask off that jar and I'm not going to use it on today's card. So I'm just going to cut that away, and then on a piece of the white daisy cardstock, I'm going to go and put this just a little bit left of center, and I'm putting the Post-it note on, and then I'm going to stamp directly over it so just the inside of that jar will show on my card front. So I stamp that off, peel away the front of that jar, and then I'm going to take the front door scene and very carefully I'm going to cut away the brick. Oh, I had a little bit of that jar showing, so I'm just erasing it. This is kind of like a sander type eraser. That lightened it up, and then I tried my white gel pen. I think I should have just skipped that step, but I will cover up that part of the door anyways. So I'm going to cut away around this scene. So I'm cutting away around the front step. I'm going to cut around the Christmas tree eventually. I think I go around the other side of the door first. And I just want to get rid of all of the brick because I want to mask off the front door. I'm going to be using my blending brush, and I want to have the color of the brick on top of those front bricks for the front door. So cut this away quickly. I used my non-stick micro tip scissors. It is sticky on the back of this Post-it note, which makes it wonderful to use for masking. And I will just mask that away. And then I'm going to bring in Stencil Pack 2 stencil that has a scene that looks like bricks. Now, if you don't have bricks, there's other ways that you can emulate this. You could take skinny strips of washi tape or our wonderful masking tape and create a brick scene very easily. Or you could just leave off the stenciling part or the masking part of bricks and just put on some deep red, or I used Paprika ink to create the brickish look around that front door scene. Then I peeled off the mask, and I'm showing you how you could put in little strips to emulate the brick lines if you want for the grout. You basically want to put the grout lines down with some sort of masking tape or washi tape if you're creating this yourself. Okay, so I've got to decide which side of my evergreen paper I want to use. I think I'm going to use this one that has all of the pine boughs and the pine cones. You will not see very much of it, but I'm putting that down on my card front. And then here you see I am trying both the mono air adhesive that we sell in our catalog, and I had somebody ask me about our new adhesive. So I tried them side by side, and both of them are a dot type of adhesive and they're permanent. The biggest difference for me is the new one is really loud, and sometimes I leave my sound on the video, but I didn't see too many differences other than the branding that's on our newer adhesive. If you have any other ideas of what's different, please let me know. Okay, so now the larger Post-it note, I am going to stamp off this big jar that has, or I guess like candy dish or cake dish, that has a car on the inside. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut out the car part of the scene for the purpose of masking it off. And then I'm bringing in the small little white circle, and I'm going to stamp the car on the front. And I'm masking off that decorative dish, so you will not see that. You will just see the car with all of the Christmas presents piled on top. And then I'm going to put this on a black circle. Now, some of the circles are just black, some of them are the black ore paper. I'm just cleaning out my stash of all the black thin cuts that I have, so it's going to be a toss-up as to which one will be in your kit. And then I'm bringing in some more papers from the Evergreen, and I'm going to center up that little zip strip so that I can get the same type of dovetail. I want the depth to be about the same and have it kind of look like it's coordinated. Now, there's not a really great skinny tiny sentiment to put on here for the front of the card, but you could stamp thank you or Merry Christmas or whatever you wanted to use on this card if you want it up there, or you could be stamping inside. The next step I'm doing is I'm bringing in my Colorista pencils, and I chose a brown, and I am going really dark on that door frame. So I'm going in dark on the wood around the outside, and then on the little inset panels, I'm not sure what the proper name is, I'm just going to lightly put on the brown with a very soft hand. And then my front door is green. I don't know what color your door is, but I decided I wanted to do the same thing with dark green, and I'm coming in with a heavy hand around the outer parts of the door, and then those insets I'm going to do with a light hand again. And then I have some of the coloring that I've cut out, but I go around those stained glass parts that are coming through, and I used a couple yellows for those. I just thought it kind of looked like light was coming from the inside of the house, and I really liked that. I took a red and went over the little welcome mat because I thought that looked Christmassy and welcoming. And then I'm bringing in a TriBlend marker to do the little Christmas tree and the Christmas wreath on the front door. And I will come back and add some more color to those in just a minute. This is where I come in with another yellow, and just I really like the idea of light coming through that front door. I did bring in a metallic marker and had a little gold doorknob on there, and then I had a light gray, and my car is silver, so I decided to do a light gray car. I think I would choose something maybe a little darker next time because that didn't show up super dark, but you know, I have a silver car and it's light, and so that's why I wanted it to look that color. And then I came in with my Quicksilver metallic marker and went across the grill of the car, and I also did the wreath on the car and put a little bow and berries on the Christmas tree and on the wreaths, and I colored in the presents on the top. And then if you have our colorless blender, this is a quick tip for you. If you take that over our colored pencils, those Colorista pencils, it will do a really nice job of blending them. You don't have to use Gamasol and those little, I don't know what they're called, nubs to blend these in. Our colorless blenders from the TriBlend marker sets work wonderfully. So I decided to come in and use some gold shimmer sparkles for the headlights and for the other little decorative piece at the top. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit that bell to turn on all the notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a crafty video. Please leave me a sweet comment below and share this video with your crafty friends as well. It's free, why not share it? Have a great day.